All right. All right. Today, a little cardio, Tabata, and some weights mixed in. Total body Friday burner. All right, let's start with a nice big deep breath. Exhale. And again, nice and big. Make sure you have your water and several sets of weights. Good, one more time. Keep those feet nice and wide and roll those shoulders back. So toes are either at a slight turnout or facing me. Good. Take that whole arm up. Just push into those heels. 8 more right here, nice and big. You can go a little faster, a little slower, doesn't matter. Hands above the knees and just keep it going with the legs. Good, we're gonna hold it for 2 counts right here. So it's 2, 2, and drop that shoulder down. Good, get those legs nice and warm. 2 more. Come back center, take a nice big deep breath up. All the way down, fold over those legs. Hold it here, just let everything kind of hang. Bend your knees, roll it up, big shoulder roll, hands on your thighs, flat back down. Roll it up, nice and slow. Take these at your own pace with a big circle at the top. So flat back down, a little cat and cow with a big arm circle. Good, flat back down, pushing your heels, drop the head, roll it up. Good, 2 more times. And last one. Good. And then just hold it right here. Take your feet wide and pulse it down. So you have a slight plie here, your chest is up. 8 more, and then we're gonna face this way and go to a pulsing lunge. 4, 3, 2, here we go. Pulse it here. Just warming up that hip. Back to center, plie pulse for 8. And then you transition however you need to with that foot. On your surface, go this way. Mine's a little bit sticky because I'm on this mat. So you have to kind of pick up your feet back to center. If you were on like a hardwood floor, it'd probably be a little easier. Good, we're gonna do that one more time this way. So just get there when you get there. Back to center. Good, getting those legs warm, feeling that heart rate come up. Good, inner thighs, face this way. Good, back heel up. Good. Come to the center and just take a nice big deep breath up. Fold over your legs again. Hold it here. Bend your knees, roll it up. We're gonna do that again, but we're gonna walk it out. So feet nice and wide. Take a nice big deep breath up. Fold over your legs and walk out. And walk it in. Legs are a little straighter here. I want you to stretch your hamstrings. Do that again. Good, walk it in. Take it up. Good, one more time. Find that plank, come back in, and come on up. Good, let it out, just tap it in. Little step touch right here. Good. Part of our warm-up will be our first Tabata to get the heart rate up. So you'll get that heart rate up in that first Tabata. Good. Let's just do a little skater right here. Nothing too crazy, just kind of getting everything warm through that core. Push it out. 8 more, it's 8, 7. 4 more, just turn my tracker on. March it out. All right, go get a glass of water, go get a drink, a sip of water, whatever you have. I don't want to know. All right. So just get hydrated, get your weights, have them all ready to go. I have 10s, 12s, 8s, maybe a 15. We'll be repeating the circuits twice after this first Tabata. Let me look at my notes. Oh, good Lord. Okay. All right. First Tabata is going to be 2 jacks and a drop squat. Okay, we're gonna start out nice and easy, and then we go to high knees or Heisman's. We'll mix those up, okay? And then I might throw in something else. But 20 seconds of work. Again, use this as a warm-up Tabata. So it's like, okay, just, you know, you have to go full throttle, okay? So the first one is gonna be jack, jack, drop, squat, okay? Ready? Remember, you can do low impact jacks and then step out to the side. 20 seconds, here we go. 2 jacks, drop it. This is a nice one to start with. So again, I'll show you the low impact on the next one. Come on, you got 5 seconds. And then we're just gonna march it out. Here we go, just march it out. Keep moving, okay? The next one, let's start with a Heisman, but I wanna get that knee up, okay? Don't go faster, don't go more than the 20 seconds. It's just the 20 seconds, it's all good, go. Heisman, right here. So again, you can do rainbow arms. I'm more concerned with the knee coming up and a quick, fast feet, side to side. 1, 2 knee, 1, 2 knee. Drive it up, keep that core tight. Come on, 4, 3, 2, stop. Good. 10 seconds, we go back to move number 1. Just keep moving, whatever you want to do in between. Ready? Go. Jack, jack. Here's the low impact. Maybe tap, tap, side squat, okay? So everybody can do Tabatas. Doesn't matter where you are in your fitness journey. Everybody can do it. Good, last one, stop. Stop. If you need to do 10 more, then go out harder next time, okay? Take this break, take air in. Going with those Heismans now, ready, go. Now, if you're just starting out and you don't want to jump, 1, 2, knee, 1, 2, knee. Really drive that knee up. I want you to be athletic from head to toe. No wimpy arms, no wimpy legs, no half, you know whatting it. Work and stop. Good job. Halfway there. All right, 2 jacks and a drop. All right, ready? Go. Maybe you make them faster. Maybe you try to get more reps in. Come on. 8 seconds, come on. Go faster with your reaction time. 3, 2, 1, stop. I'm gonna do high knees this round. You can do Heisman's again, or you can do knee pull-ins quick. Okay, ready, set, here we go. This is a standing mountain climber, so it is a core exercise. Get that knee up. Now I don't want tension here. I want to relax those shoulders. Come on, get them up. Get them up higher. You have to tell yourself to get them up higher. It doesn't happen on its own. 3, 2, 1. Whew. Hardcore talk this morning. One more round of each. All right, ready? 2 jacks and a drop. Can you go faster with that out in? So you're going right into that jack as soon as those feet come in. Come on. Last one. Stop. Heisman or high knee run, then you get a break. You should be good and warm after this. My eyes are running and sweat, like my eyes are dripping all over the place. It's not sweat, it's my eyes. If you see it. Ready, go. So remember, you can do a Heisman in place. 1, 2, knee, 1, 2, knee, okay? All right, travel it, all knees. Come on, rainbow the arms, I love it. I love it. Whatever you pick, it's all good. Just keep that core tight. 4, get those knees up, relax the shoulders. 3, 2, 1, stop. Get a drink. Woo! Yippee-ki-yay. We got 1 Tabata under our belt. We're doing it. We are doing it. All right. Weighted Tabata. Okay. All right. Get 2 weights. I'll show you what we're going to do. Rack the weights. I'm doing 10s. It's quick. Rack the weights. It's not slow because it's a Tabata round with weights, okay? We have one more Tabata round with weights and then we'll go to circuits, okay? So that's our first move. And then our second one is going to be a renegade row or I'll show you another option, like they call it a gorilla row, which I don't like that name, but I'll show it to you. Okay, all right, ready? Weights right here. Here we go. So see how quick it is? It's not a big squat, it's just a 2-step, a lot of core. Come on, it's a drive, come on. Use your breath. So again, it's not slow, it's a Tabata. You're not going as deep in the lunge. So if you need one weight next time or lighter weights, it's not slow. Put them down. Get heavier weights, either renegade row in a plank, or you can do this row from the floor, okay? If you like this one, do this option, okay? Or renegade row. Ready? Go, 20 seconds. You can also just do a row from a standing position. That works. I have a little heavier weight here. I'm looking to keep my hips down so my legs are a little wider. Really pull that core in. You don't want to be here. Come on, heavy weight here. 4, 3, 2, bring it in. Get those other weights. You can also do this with one weight for that 2-step. Nothing wrong with holding one weight at your chest for this one. Ready, set, heart should be feeling it, go. 2-step, it's quick. There's a little dip, a little low squat there, a little, not low, a little shallow squat, I should say. Lead with the heel, heart should be pumping. Get those shoulders in, come on. 4, 3, 2, 1. Get your weights. I'll show you that other option. You can be here, okay, with a single, I want you to do a single row, okay? Here's that gorilla row. I'm gonna come up with another name of it. You're in a low squat, ready? Go. Come on, hips are low, pulling up. Make sure you're pulling the elbow back. I'm not pulling up here, I'm pulling back. You have to clear your leg. So you do you, come on. You have to really feel the core here. Your back is flat. 4, 3, 2, 1, come on up. Remember, if you want to do that little 2-step with one weight, nothing wrong with that. Go one heavy weight. 2 weights is going to be harder. It's going to be harder on the shoulders and the core. Okay, are we ready? Ooh, rack them up. Remember, the weights are off here. They're not resting here, okay? Ready? Go. Use your core. I'm kind of setting the pace for you guys because I don't want it to be too slow. So don't dip down that much in your squat. Lead with the heel. I want you to get those reps in for the shoulders. Next time we'll do this one from the side. Come on. Feel that chest, elbows are in, elbows in. Palms facing each other, right? You're racked. Do one, drop it down. All right, renegade row, gorilla row, or row from here. I'm gonna do this one this time. Ready? Go. Not quick, it's heavy. Or go slower. Really pull that elbow back towards the hip, okay? Not towards the shoulder. I'm feeling my core big time in this position. I would also feel it in the renegade row. I would also feel it, I'm gonna call it a squat row from now on. A low squat row, okay? Low squat row, which would be down, weights on the floor. Put it down. All right, you have one more round. One more round. Ooh. Rack them. I'm gonna show from the side. My weights are not here in a rack, okay? They're here, you're strong. Ready? Feet together, go. Not leaning back. And it's a quick push. Feeling those inner thighs, feeling those glutes a little bit, and definitely feeling core. Come on. Abs are in tight, come on. Chest is up. Push all the way up. Get to straight elbows, but quick. Pull back down. Elbows in, last one, put them down. We have that low squat row or renegade row. or a standing alternating row. Either way, you're alternating your row. Ready? And go. Last round, you're pulling that elbow to your hip. So squeeze those abs. Hips stay down like headlights. What you're not doing is rolling, okay? You gotta use your core here. That's what you're doing here. Core and back. Come on. Pull it up, squeeze it, and descend with control. Don't just slam it down. Control it. That's where your core comes in, and that's where you build muscle in that back on that release. As much as the pull, it's that negative contraction down. Last one, come in, you get a drink. Woo. Different way of getting that heart rate up. How we doing? We good? Are we awake now? I'm awake. All right, let's have some fun, okay? We gotta just be like, wow. If it feels harder today, could be any number of reasons. Maybe you didn't sleep well last night. Maybe you have stuff on your mind. I almost said a bad word there, okay? But it's real, it happens. It happens, okay? All right, first circuit is lower body focus. You're gonna take one weight. There are 3 exercises, 2 legs and like a little cardio burst, and we repeat them 2 times, 40 seconds for the first one. You're gonna take one weight. I'm just gonna take a 10, see how it goes. Okay, but you're not repeating this till the next round. So you have to use the same weight for the other side. So what you're gonna do, weight in my right hand, I'm gonna lat lunge, curtsy curl. I may go a little heavier, okay? All right, I'm gonna go a little heavier. But what I don't want you to do is this, okay? All right, it's lat lunge. You're not pulling that elbow in hard. You can even, it's like almost like a snatch, okay? All right, weight in your right hand. I'm gonna use a 12, and then I'll use a 12 next time. Feet together, you're gonna step out with your left foot. Ready? 40 seconds, so get the Tabata out of your head now. Lat lunge, curtsy. You can still go at a good clip, but it's controlled. You're like, okay, I have 40 seconds here to work. So what can I do with that 40 seconds? Can I go deeper? Can I go deeper in that curtsy? If you don't like a curtsy, you can do a rear lunge, okay? But the curtsy, the hips face front, and that right foot does not move, okay? It stays solid for the lat lunge. And it's not a row per se, but you are working all these muscles, getting that weight up for your curl, okay? Use your breath. One more, and put it down. Good. Next one, it's a goblet, pulse 2 with a heel lift. I'm gonna take a heavy weight, okay? It's a goblet, it's not a plie. Pulse, pulse, heel lift, okay? And then we have a little cardio. I'm gonna take a 12, you can take a 15, you can take a whatever you want, okay? Hold that weight, ready? Here we go. Pulse, pulse, lift. Now, if you don't like that heel lift, then you would just pulse, pulse, squeeze, okay? Notice I'm not going too fast. I want to get low. It's like a little sumo. Maybe a little slight toe turnout. Not too big. Good. Still a goblet squat. Coming up on those toes adds calf engagement, which will add heart rate. More muscles, more heart rate. And of course your heart. Try to keep that head neutral. Try not to lift it like that. Look up only when you need to. Last one. Put it down. No waist for this one. This is going to be lateral lunge, rear lunge, jump switch, or let me show you. Lat lunge, rear lunge, switch. Lat without jumping, you're right here. Okay. With the jump, lat lunge, rear jump. The back leg moves first. Okay. The back leg moves to that side lunge. Ready? 40 seconds. I want you to start together here now that you know the move. Ready? Here we go. Go. It doesn't matter what side you start on. So it is a rear lunge, not a curtsy, but we're still getting that lat lunge. Arms can do whatever you like. I like to tap down there. Remember, here it is without the jump, okay? So that when you're back, okay, you go side, back together, side, back together. Here it is with the jump, side, back, switch. You land in that front heel. 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, we're repeating all those. So put that weight in your left hand now. And this is the last time, and then we move on to upper body circuit, okay? So we're gonna step out with our right foot, breathe. Here we go. Flat lunge, curtsy. You can even help support that elbow. Now I like to aim that weight towards the instep. Really step out there. Sometimes we get in our comfort zone where we kind of have a default step out. I encourage you to go out a little wider and see how it feels. If you don't feel like you're in control, you can bring it back in. Step back nice and straight. Chest is up. Again, head is neutral. You don't have to look up. I'm looking out at you guys. But if I didn't have you guys in front of me, I'd have a low gaze in front of my foot, my right foot. Come on. Woo. Feeling that core. Feeling that little bit of bicep and definitely legs. Last one. Ooh, heart rate's up. Put it down. All right, goblet. We're gonna add a jump if you want it, or a heel raise. All right. Goblet heel raise, it's still pulsing 2. Add a jump if you want, but the jump is not here. The jump is in that goblet. Ready? So I'm gonna go now, and I'm gonna do a couple with the heels, and then I'll maybe add in a few jumps, maybe not. If it's gonna diminish how low you go, then don't do it. So you see I'm jumping into it. Okay, I'm not landing and then going into it. You land into it. And by doing that heel lift, it will give you that sense of rolling through heel to ball of the foot, heel to toe. So that's a good prep for this. I'm really feeling my quads. Chest is up. 2 seconds. Last one, put it down. Now, that was a little extra cardio there we didn't have on the last one as a bonus. So take it easy on the next one. You have 10 more seconds of rest here. Lat lunge, rear lunge, jump switch, or just switch. Are we ready? Then we get a break and we move on. All right, and go. I like nice athletic arms. Come on, you got this. So just because I'm starting out jumping doesn't mean I'm committed to the jump for the whole 40 seconds. I might want to say, you know what? I'm rocking it here. I'm going down deeper, or I can go quicker. Yeah, that's where you want to feel what feels good on your body and honor it. So you want to make sure you stick that landing and that heel lands in front. You're not over the toe, okay? Come on. Woo. We got 5 full seconds left. What are you gonna do with it? Come on. 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo. Break. Get a drink. Lengthen the breath. Try to move around a little bit. Hot Wheels, monster trucks. Ooh, I like that. Love Hot Wheels. I didn't love it so much when we couldn't find parts to the track and somebody was crying. It was always a mess. It never stayed in the track formation, but it is cute. That looks a little bit more streamlined. It's just a hill. All right, you never know what you're gonna get here. Get a little chit chat, little, holiday shopping tips, all that good stuff. All right, so the next one is gonna be similar to that. It's an upper body focus with a little bit of cardio core at the end. So it's gonna be 4 moves. There'll be 3 straight, compound, and then 1 little cardio finisher, and then we'll do it again. All right, so the first one is going to be 2 rows and 2 rear delt flies, standing. So you're gonna be right here. Row, row, fly, fly. 40 seconds, okay? Remember, you might wanna go heavier on the first round, lighter on the next. I'm gonna go 10s because I know myself with the rear delt fly, it can be a little hard for me. So I'm gonna just honor myself. Remember, you can stagger it, okay? Ready? Chest is open, and go. Now there's no need to rush, especially like for the row, I feel like the weights are light for me. So I'm gonna go slower so I can really like maximize that burn and concentrate on not only the pull, like I said in the Renegade row, but the descent. And that's where we build muscle as well. If you're feeling this in your neck, see if you can change and just go like a little pull back instead of pulling up. That might help. If it doesn't help, then go lighter in your weights. Pull in the core. This is a lot of core here because your body's like, what's up? Why are you doing all these things? I have to work harder. So to protect that back. Last one, put them down. 20 seconds of rest. Okay, second one is on the ground. So let me show you. It's 2 chest flies. We're gonna be in a bridge. And then you're gonna kiss those weights together and do 2 narrow chest presses. So your elbows kiss the rib cage, weights together, apart for the chest fly, together. This is not a fast move, okay? I'm gonna do it up in a bridge. You don't have to. I'm gonna hold my bridge. Ready? Go. 2 chest flies. Really nail them. Bring your weights together and bring those elbows in. And I'm really working to keep my hips high because what can happen is you're like, oh, my hips kind of drop. So I'm really being mindful that I'm holding that core in. I'm squeezing through the abs and glutes. But maybe next time I won't do the chest, the bridge, because maybe I want to really feel the chest a little more and not have to worry about my core. Come on, 10 seconds, breathe. Keep those shoulders down, away from your ears. Even though we're on our back, still important to keep that length. Come on. And time. Good job. All right. Come on up. This one will get the heart rate up for sure. It's 3 push presses. Right here, dip, drive it up, hold it up, weights together, 3 overhead tricep extensions. So you're using 2 weights. So if you want to go 8s, 6s, 10s, what have you, you're gonna feel it. I'm gonna stick with my 10s, but I know it's gonna be hard on that tricep overhead extension, all right? But it's a compound move, shoulders and tricep, okay? Bring them up, rack, feet just hip distance apart, not wide, go. 1, 2, hold it up. Really set that pelvis. These are gonna be slower, and keep your head up. Go all the way down. I don't want any skimping here, okay? It's like a down 2, up 2. I want you to push those weights into each other. Oh, it's getting spicy. Abs are tight. Feel those triceps, squeeze those weights, and finish your last one and time. Nice. All right. We have a little cardio, okay? It's going to be plank jack with a ninja, okay? If you don't like the ninja, do a shoulder tap. If you don't like the shoulder tap, just do the plank jack. Or if you don't like the plank jack, right here, okay? You have so many options that there's never an excuse here, all right? So your hands are down. You're gonna get the plank jacks going first, okay? So this is 40 seconds. You can just do the plank jacks if you want. I just want you to get some upper body in here. Are we ready? Stay with me. I'll guide you through it. Ready, go. So my plank jacks are going. Here's the shoulder tap. Okay, here's the ninja. And I like to ninja when my legs go out. So ninja is a row, so it's not this. Remember when we did the renegade row? We're pulling back, 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 back. You have about 20 seconds to go, a little less, a little 15. Getting our little upper body cardio in. Core as well. 3, 2, 1. Come on up. A drink quickly, and we'll repeat that. So that first round, we had a lower body cardio. Little upper body here. You're welcome. You are welcome for that. All right, same 3 moves. You determine if you want to go a little heavier. I will give you an option. If you don't want to do renegade row, row with 2 flies, you can do Jean's favorite. Renegade row, jump in 2 rear delt flies, jump back. So you can add that cardio component if you want it, but know that there's going to be a little cardio coming at the end too, okay? All right, I think I'm going to do that option, okay, because the next one we're on the ground for the chest, and I'm going to go heavier on that round, challenge myself. All right, so I'm going to go a little heavier here. So standing, or with me, I'm going to add a little burpee option. All right, so I'm going to start in that renegade row. Don't go yet. Ready? So 40 seconds and go. Now my feet are not as wide, okay? I'm bending my knees. Now my renegade row is a little harder because my feet are not as wide. So if you need the feet wider, go ahead. It'll be a little extra second or so. Pull that elbow back. Come on. A little extra cardio, a little extra core, but you are getting plenty of core if you do it the way I did the first time. Come on. Oh, yowza. 5 seconds. Oh, getting tough. 3, 2, 1. Put them down, 20 seconds to recover and transition to down on the ground. I'm gonna go heavier this round. I'm not gonna do the glute bridge. You feel free to do that glute bridge option, holding that glute bridge. But I know with heavier weight, I'm gonna have to focus more. You're still gonna feel the core, I promise you. Ready? 2 chest flies, 2 narrow. Ooh, they feel heavy already. 2 narrow chest presses. Ready? Go. Don't let the weights take over. Now I am keeping my spine imprinted here, okay? Totally keeping that spine imprinted, and I'm drawing my shoulders away from the ears. Sometimes when we come down to a chest fly, we don't go down quite as far. Now we have the floor here. You wanna keep you're gonna feel a little tricep there, so as well as your chest, okay? Make sure you go down far enough. Like sometimes I have to tell my right arm to go down a little further. Now, make sure you're not in your belly here, okay, with that narrow chest press. You wanna be right here in the center of the chest. Elbows kiss that rib cage. The reason you're feeling tricep is because your elbows are narrow, okay? My favorite song. Finish it up. Give me 1 more chest press. Good. Now I still felt my core plenty on that, okay? All right, 3 push press, 3 tricep overhead extensions, and then we have a cardio move, and then we had a break, and then we move on to total body, okay? Which is another circuit like that, but it's more compound than just upper and just lower, okay? All right, I'm still sticking with my 10s. Now, I'm gonna give you an option that I didn't show before. Bear with me, okay? If you're really struggling with 2 weights, do push press. And then even if you wanna grab like 1 heavier weight, this is totally fine to use 1 weight. I didn't show that before, okay? So that might be a good option. If you don't like holding 2 weights, you wanna hold 120 or 115, that's great. Maybe 110. Ready? 3 and 3, Finish it off. Rack. Here we go. You really have to make sure that your weights are together. Now, that should not be fast. If you're finding that tricep overhead extension fast, you need heavier weight. It should be a struggle to get down there. You can always kickstand it and then come the parallel for the push press. Come on. Don't drop your head on that. Keep your head up. Oh. And time. Woo. All right. Cardio is going to be the same. Plank jacks. Plank jack with a shoulder tap. If you like to reach out, that's also another really good option. That's a great option. Or a ninja. So maybe you do all three this time. Have fun with it. You can also do this with a step out. It doesn't have to be a plank jack, okay? If you're here, maybe you go a little faster, okay? Ready? Or if you're doing that standing, you can also hold a light 2-3 pound weight if you wanted to. All right, ready? 40 seconds, begin. I'm starting with plank jacks. I'm gonna show every option. I'm gonna go shoulder, opposite shoulder. Now I'm gonna go ninja, and I'm trying to put my hands down right below my shoulders. And then here's the straight arm. Now I'm not looking at that arm, I'm looking at the floor. This is hard. It's not a punch, it's a reach from the shoulder. I don't like that one that much. Come on, you have 15 seconds. Find one you like. Sometimes maybe just the plank jack. Pull the belly in. Woo. Again, I like to pull when my legs are out, or crossed, or lift. 3, 2, 1, come up. And now, hips may raise a little bit. At the end, it's okay, as long as your core's in. We still friends? Hope so. All right. Whew. Get a drink. Get a little longer break in between these circuits. Let me see what's on the docket here. Now, this one is going to only be 3 moves. And it is a little bit more total body, okay? And a little bit more core, okay? So, the first one we did a variation of in the Tabata, but we're doing it again. It's gonna be a squat rack. Now you have 2 options, okay? You're gonna go into a full squat, so it's a little deeper. Squat, overhead press, single arm, or single arm press, but this arm stays close to your ear, okay? Still doing an alternating press. I want a bigger squat, okay? But you can get that little core twist if you want. You can also do this with 1 weight, okay? So you do you. We are gonna repeat this, so you can do any of those options. I'm gonna do a straight single arm, but it is single, it's not double. So get heavier weights if you need. Ready? 40 seconds. I want you to focus. Now you see how my elbows are in and my weights are not resting on anything. So I'm getting a little bit more bicep here, and I'm getting a little more depth in my squat. So your elbows may even tap above the knees. Now you're not looking to move the arms above the knees, but that's how low you are. You're not looking to do this, okay? You want to get down there because your legs are down there. When your legs go down, your torso comes down. Good. 5 seconds. Really working on form. Whoop. Last one. Bring it in. Nice. All right. This one's hard. Not as heavy a weight. Let me show you what we're doing. 1 weight. We're gonna squat, push out, knee twist. Squat, push out. It's not this, it's not this. It is a lot of core and a lot of shoulders and chest. So I'm gonna go with a 10. I may go 8, okay? Weight at your chest. It's not here, 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 okay? Ready? Squat, push, knee twist. Now, you wanna get down there before you press out. Don't start the press out here, okay? Get down, press out, come up, knee twist. So you wanna make sure you're pushing out the elbows. Again, come into that rib cage, okay? Not hard, not like you're contracting through the tightness in your neck and shoulder, but you're definitely pressing out. Woo. Squeeze that core. Squeeze that chest, last one. Good, bring it down. Woo! All right, next one is our old favorite. Clean and snatch, alternating with an extra squat or a burpee if you're a burpee person, okay? So here it is with the extra squat. Weight down. Remember, it's a snatch. I'm gonna go 12 here. I may grab a 15. So you put it down, and then you do an extra squat, okay? Then you pick it up. Put it down, extra squat. Otherwise, do a burpee. I may do a 15 on the next round. I wanna get going. Ready? 40 seconds, and go. So you're putting your hands on the ground for the burpee, and you're really making sure you're sitting, planting, grabbing, snatching, planting, grabbing. Chest is up. Really make sure, focus on each movement. Make sure you jump into that squat and then stay low for your snatch. You're gonna feel hips. Come on, 4, 3, come on, about 5 seconds. Feeling those glutes, I'm feeling my low back. Last one, take a break. Good, and we repeat. And then maybe a little core finisher, okay? See how it goes. Whew. So think about the squat press. Again, you're gonna feel a lot of chest on this. I'm gonna do a twist. So I'm gonna go squat, rotate, okay? Another opportunity for core. I'm gonna try it with 10s, see how that goes. If you need a heavier weight for any of it, go grab it. I'm gonna grab my 15 for the snatch. Remember, you can always go lighter or change your mind. Okay, just because I said I was gonna do 15 doesn't mean I might not. It's okay. Ready? I'm doing a lot of chatting today. Here we go. Big squat, alternating press. Notice I'm not skimping on the squat. I'm not in any rush. We have done so many reps today, but if you're twisting, you're keeping that arm close to the ear, right above that elbow, almost touching your ear. So you're not gonna go behind. Only use that hip. I'm feeling a ton of core. If this became too much on my back, I would go here, okay? Or maybe just do a few without the overhead press. That is okay. When you have options, you have default, okay? Last one. Bring it down. Whew. It's a lot harder. All right, squat, push out, knee twist, okay? Whew. Breathe. A lot on the chest today. Get one weight. I know my body, so I'm using just a 10. Ready? We'll start in 5 seconds. So we took extra 5 seconds of rest. Who cares? Good. Ready? Go. Now, I like to go back into the squat right after the knee twist, but I'm waiting before I go out. Okay, what I don't want is this, okay? Get down in the squat before you extend. Push into those heels. Fully straighten those elbows. Don't go out here when you can go out here, okay? And get low in that squat. Remember, if you don't want to do this low squat, just do the knee twist, the squat with the knee twist. There's nothing wrong with that. A lot of balance there too. 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Clean and snatch, burpee or squat. I'm gonna go try the 15, but I'm gonna have a 12 in my vicinity, okay? So remember, when you clean, you don't wanna lean back. It's zip up your coat. Zip up your coat. It's not a this. Okay, that's a different exercise. That's an upright row, 2 shoulder thrusts. This is a snatch. You gotta keep wrist relaxed, be in control of the weight. Last one, 40 seconds. Ready? Go. That core in. Feeling it harder on my heart rate as well. Now my burpee's going wide to narrow. This is gonna get a little more inner thigh. Glutes on the way up. Now, when you have a heavier weight, you might want to slow it down, right? Not the clean and press, but the other parts of it. You might want to slow it down. Come on. We're gonna finish strong, you get a break. And then we do bonus core because we don't really need core. We got a ton of core in today. Pull that core in tighter each time, you get more out of it. 3, 2, 1. Woo. Get a drink. And meet me on the floor when you recover. Nice. How are we doing? If you have to jump off and you don't want to do this, or you don't have time, you're gonna cool down and stretch before you go on your merry way. Now my heart rate is up crazy, so I'm gonna walk a little. I'm gonna breathe. I'm gonna take in everything we just did. Maybe wipe sweat from the area. Shoulder rolls. Okay, so we're gonna just do maybe 4 minutes, 5 minutes of core. Now we did a lot of core. This bonus times is, of course, this is not anything like, oh, we need core. We did a lot. But, okay, the first one, we're gonna grab a lighter weight. I only did this one time, and I really wanna take time to break it down a little bit. So it is like a knee in and out with a chest press. Here we go with more shoulders, right? So we're gonna have the weight in our right hand, okay? Okay, weight is in this right hand. The left knee comes up. This leg just stays here, okay? So you're gonna bring the knee in and then sit up and press. Now, it's more of an extension. I shouldn't have lifted the leg up. The leg is parallel to the ground, so ignore what I just did. Out of habit, okay? So this leg is low, it's not up here, okay? So it's a bend and extend. And we have 40 seconds on each side. You're gonna feel that shoulder, take it easy, okay? And you can do this without weight as well. Okay, so right weight in right hand, right knee bent, left knee comes in. This hand, you're not using it to push, you're just kind of keeping it to the side. So you come in, my weight is hovering, and then I'm gonna come up, extend it. Okay, so this hand, you see it? I'm not using it to push on the ground, but I am bringing my head down and up, okay? And I'm driving this knee in, okay? To really use the abs as I come up and imprint that spine, okay? Come on. Bend, extend as you push. So it's an overhead press. Oh, I'm really feeling that right arm after everything we did. 2 more. Roll through that spine. Last one. Oh, bring it in. Stretch it out. We're gonna go right to the other side. Boys and girls, heart rate's up. Gets easier after this. So we have a Russian twist after this. That's not too bad. All right. So now the weight's in your right hand. Now you'll be able to see it from a different angle. Okay. So this leg stays down, this leg, okay, comes in, and then I push up, okay? 40 seconds. Fluid. So if you're, if you were doing this last little ab sequence on its own, you go heavier maybe with your weight, but we did a lot of shoulder work. So this is feeling heavier than I probably want it to be, okay? So maybe I would go with like an 8 or a 5 right now because I'm really feeling my shoulder and chest a lot. And you want to keep the integrity of the movement. So this leg is low. It's just a bend extend. That's what you want to think about because it took me a while to get this so I could teach it properly. This leg was going up out of default kind of mode with me. So make sure you keep this left elbow hovering off the ground, okay? Need one more. Really curl that spine up. Use your low abs and time. Bring it down. Yowza. All right. Next one, Russian twist with one weight. I'm still gonna go 10 because if I was doing this on my own, I'd probably go heavier, okay? We're gonna start with our feet down. So I want you to sit up. We're gonna really nail this form down. Weights here. Sit up tall and hinge, okay? So what happens, sometimes we go to this. Sit up really tall, keep your heels out, hinge. Feel the low abs first, and go. Now, you can go faster. If you wanna bring your legs up, you can. But make sure you're still hinged, okay? Some people like to cross. You can cross if you want. I just keep my legs parallel. Let that weight pull you down, okay? Pull those lower abs in, very important here. Only pick up the pace if you're really executing properly. You're feeling your low back. Remember, rehinge, hinge, and go. Sometimes if we're too far back, we feel it too much in our low back. So take that second to let me redo it. Let me reassess. Sometimes being up a little higher is more appropriate. 2, 1, good. All right, before we go to side plank dips, we're gonna go to butterfly sit-up, okay? You're gonna take the soles of your feet together, your knees open, hands behind your head. Now this is just gonna be a crunch, okay, for the most of it. Okay, so we're gonna lift our head up, push your heels into one another, and come up and down. Now, you're gonna be limited how far you come up, so don't do this, okay? Keep your hands nice and light. Let your legs open. Stay up on the tips of the shoulder blades. That's your job here, okay? All right, you wanna stay up nice and high. Now, if you want, lift those heels up and do the same thing. This makes it a little harder, but you're not moving up and down. Your legs are lifted. If you want to do maybe 2 or 3 here and then bring them down, okay? And then bring them up. Make sure you're still pushing the feet into each other. And again, don't do this. Sometimes you're like, are we coming up high enough? Yes, you're coming up high enough, okay? All you're doing is really this movement. It's not that big, okay? And 3, and 2, and 1. Really squeeze. Okay, roll it up. Nice. All right, let's do side plank dips, shall we? We're only gonna do 30 seconds each side, okay? So you're gonna be on your elbow. So if you're on a surface that's a hardwood floor, grab an extra mat, roll up your mat. And make sure your elbow stays underneath your shoulder, ear off your shoulder. Now you can do it in this position with your knee down, okay? That's the easier position, totally fine, okay? Or you can stack or stagger. Try to stack, we're only gonna be here 30 seconds, okay? And we're gonna go up and down. It's a small movement. What you don't wanna do is this, okay? It's down and up. You gotta keep your lower abs tight. You can also take this hand behind your head. You can take it on your hip. Nice and slow. Use your breath. You can also just hold the side plank. Watch that this elbow's not sliding. Keep those lower abs tight. Two more. Last one. Come down. Woo. You're gonna feel that a lot in the shoulder. That's why I only like to do 30 seconds on each side when we're doing something like this, because we've done a lot of shoulder work. Lord knows. All right. Remember, if it's too much, go to that knee position. That's a great position to do this in. So you're going to have those lower abs tight before you do anything else. Set your position and then go down and up. You're not going to any beat of any music. It might go to this Shakira song, I think it is. I used to do a Zumba routine to that song. Brings back fond memories. So remember, you can be here. Keep those lower abs nice and tight, knit them in. Smile. I took pictures for my website smiling in this position. Like, I love this. So you can smile. You're not having your picture taken. Hold it up, bring it down. Whew. All right. Glute bridge. This is a gift, a gift. And then we go to elbow plank to dolphin and we're done, okay? And then we stretch, okay? So feet apart, knees together, okay? Arms at your side. We're gonna go up and down. Keeping abs tight. This is showing you how important it is to keep your glutes strong for your abdominals. Also, this will get inner thighs, which is also part of this whole lower back abdominal region. It's really important to keep those muscles engaged. So just you keep your arms down. Notice I don't have a weight here. That's not what this is about. Okay, this is about feeling those muscles in your inner thighs, coming up and down to the tips of your shoulder blades, really articulating up and down, really squeezing those inner thighs together. Come on. Keep those knees pressing in, your feet are apart. You're welcome. Hold it up and pulse it. Just, I'm barely moving here. You should barely be moving. Unless you want to dance your arms. I'm dancing because I'm almost done with these. Keep squeezing those inner thighs together. Keep those abdominals in. This is also great for your pelvic floor. Really helps you knit in and pull up without squeezing the glutes, okay? I want you to focus more on abdominals here. And hold it up, lower it down. Hug your knees into your chest. We have one more exercise and then we stretch. Okay, elbow plank. I'm not gonna do the hip drop. So it's just, I think we did that the other day maybe. So it's just elbow plank to dolphin, which is like a pipe. Now, if you want your hands together and that makes you feel better, do that, okay? So we're gonna start in an elbow plank, which to me is a very hard plank to nail down. Your recovery or active recovery would be here, hips down. If you're like, oh, I can't do an elbow plank, it's just with my toes up. I'm feeling my core big time right here, okay? So you can just do pike right here, okay? All right, otherwise you're gonna be pushing to your big toes, okay? Your feet are just a little bit apart, elbows under shoulders. We pike and we plank. Make sure you find the plank without arching the back. Again, you're gonna feel a little bonus shoulder here. That's why when you're just doing abdominal work, it is total body. You're working, if you're doing an abdominal workout like this is a little bonus section, which is probably longer than 5 minutes, more like 8. You can do this on its own or add it on to any workout. You're really feeling total body here, especially with planks. You're getting a little chest, you're getting a little shoulder. Give me one more solid one. Hold your elbow plank for me. Take a deep breath in and out. Come into your big toes, not the balls of your feet. Hold it, shoulders down, and come to child's pose. Awesome job. Stay with your child's pose. Now, if your hips are tight, maybe you separate the knees. I want you to stay there. I'm gonna make the music a little quieter. If it needs to pop off, please just do a few stretches. I'm only gonna do 2 minutes here, I promise you. All right. Bring your hands to the right and your hips slightly to the left. Bring it to the other way. Come on up into upward facing dog when you're ready. Now, any variation will do, okay? You can do Sphinx. Okay, you can do a little baby cobra. Okay. Opening up the chest, stretching the abdominals. Good. Come on up. We're going to take that right foot forward and stretch that hip flexor. Remember, if you're on this kneecap, come forward a little bit. Make sure you're not on it. Bring your hand down and open. A few wrist circles here. If you want to make this a little bit more of a calf stretch, come into a full runner stretch. Bring it down, stretch that hamstring. Sit back. You can curl that toe under, or you can have that foot flat on the floor. And bring it forward, change sides. Bring it up first, stretch that hip flexor. Bring that hand down, open and twist. The more you come forward, the more you're gonna feel that hip open up. And then again, if you wanna make a little bit more of a calf stretch or runner stretch, pop that back knee up. And then bring that knee back down for your hamstring stretch. We'll do this one in this position today. Sink into it, don't go too far and strain that low back. My hamstrings feel super tight now, so I'm probably gonna have to do additional stretching today. Maybe some foam rolling. All right, and bring it in. Take a deep breath up. Exhale, lace those fingertips behind, press the back of the hand down, and then open up the shoulder blades here, come forward, stretch that tricep. Again, I'm doing the bare minimum here of stretches. You can do the other side a little more if you need. And one more time, take that stretch behind, getting the shoulders. We did a lot of chest and front shoulder, front delt, and then round that upper back. Open up the shoulder blades, make sure your shoulders are down, away. Inhale up. Exhale, hands to your heart. My pleasure today. Make sure you hydrate. Make sure you do additional stretches if you need. And I will turn this recording off. See you next time.